Load data, please. Oh man, it has taken way too long to get ready, and I'm really, really sorry. So, Mayu leans out the window to wave her hand. Carissa is walking towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't part-time warrior have something against Carissa? I look at Suza. Her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Carissa in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Carissa's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha's. She meets Suzuha glare for glare. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen. Let's even have another save. I'm kind of worried that we may have. We may have the wrong save. I'm kind of reloading, yeah. Okay, and now I'm confused about my save files. So the last save file I was on. Well, that must have been the save file I'm on. I'm waiting for all lab members to assemble. Why, you chipmunk, do you have to be so blunt? One of these days I'll teach you to respect me. We have mail from our assistant. What do you mean, math scientist? More like bat scientist, am I right? Oh man. We're gonna choose bat scientist here, because that's what the thing tells us. Like a pun my grandpa would come up. That's like a pun my grandpa would come up with. What do you mean, mad scientist? More like bad scientist, am I right? Can I go nuke some yakisoba bread? Yeah, sure. No. Asagohan tabetekita. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the light with Mayuri. Yeah, mad scientist, bad scientist. Do we know? So I'm gonna turn down the volume on the music, I think. Yeah, that's a bit better. So,
ダル君とクリスちゃん、 まだ来ないのかな。
ああ、ラボメンとしての自覚が足りんな。
Appalling. Then I look outside the window. When I look outside the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up in the waves.
Suzu-san!
They seem to have hit it off. Like I said, Mayo gets along with everyone. Maybe. Another male assistant. Like, you could do better. Yeah, he can do better, you know? Aren't Americans supposed to be funny? What have they been teaching you over there? Yeah, I kind of like that banter. So, I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent.
聞いたが、奴の言うことが正しいかわからなくなった。
そうなの？どの辺が？
Why is she so flustered?
そうか。あのバイト選手名、タイターオタカ。
I guess there's an otaku for everything. Here we get to the Christian, where we've just read that. Look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Carissa in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Carissa's pretty stubborn, so she meets Suzuha glare for glare. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building for a second and worried that they might start throwing punches. But that doesn't happen. I'm sorry, I had to do that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
下のバイトと何を話していたんだ?
Carissa shrugs her shoulders.
別に大したことは、言いたいことがあるならはっきり言えって。
I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead. She's lucky that didn't lead that. Well, okay, that's strange translation here. What did she say?
何も。悔しそうにうなってるだけだった。一体何なのかしら。
牧瀬氏の人気に嫉妬してるに決まってるじゃん、上皇。本来なら私がラボメンナンバー004になって楽しくみんなと青春する予定だったのに、悔しいみたいな。3次元は恐ろしい。
ラボメンナンバーなんて好きなだけ譲るけど。
なんだと？ラボメンナンバーは某国において数千万円というレートで違法に取引されるほどの貴重な資格なのだぞ。
パスポートじゃあるまいし、そもそも某国ってどこだおい。みんな仲良くいられる方がね、マユシーはいいな。
Well, I didn't really care about their little quarrel anyway. I knew only one thing interests me now: the mystery of D-mail. We begin experimenting immediately, even though it's still morning. The electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Brown yet. Maybe we should come up with some excuse first. To be honest though, I don't care what he thinks. For we are at war. War against the organization and CERN, the dark power that rules the world from the shadows.
安西先生、フェイリスタンの手料理が食べたいです。
Anzai Sensei? Who's Anzai Sensei? We gotta look that up in the glossary. The coach from a famous basketball manga on the internet posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga like so. Anzai Sensei, I want to. Yeah, there are a lot of things we want. Anzai Sensei. If you give up, it's game over. You know, obvious things are obvious.
諦
諦めたらそこで試合終了だよ。
Foreshadowing that line, you know. New mail arrived. It's from the part-time warrior. It tells us to say Akihabara. Or no, peaceful. Peaceful is the choice we're gonna do here. So, Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. I agree. It's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan. Stupidify Japan, you know. I'm glad a lot of people are still watching on YouTube. However, on Twitch, the number is not picking up. Unfortunately, our second email fails to change the past. I get the feeling Rainet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Not to mention we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks you have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows in the internet. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the look on Karisa's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate.
マユリよ。次はお前に過去を変えてもらおう。
Yeah! Give me a second. Yeah, he's sure.
でもね、過去を変えるって何を変えればいいのかな。
Mario looks stunned as she slurps a canned ramen.
あ、それじゃあね、こういうのはどうかな。ルカ君にマユシーのコスを着てもらえるように過去を変えるの。
どうやって？
ルカ君にメールを送るとかだよ。
もっと簡単で分かりやすいものはないのか？
She slurps more ramen.
そのラーメン缶を使おう。
Let's... What? No, we do not experiment on food, Okabe. That is a big no-no. That is a big no-no.
1時間前のマユリに D メールを送るのだ。今日はおでん缶が食べたいとな。
I want to eat canned Odin or something like that. I don't think
そん
simple
な誘
message.
導に乗るほど単純なことじゃない気が。
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
わあ、それね、すごくいいかも。
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
え？
今日もね、自動販売機の前で10分くらい迷っちゃったんだよ。おでん缶にしようかな、ラーメン缶にしようかなって。
It was really hard. Yeah.
つまり後押しがあれば、マユリは必然的におでん缶を食べたくなるというわけだな。よし、それで行くぞ。
うん、わかった。 じゃあ過去を変える前にラーメン全部食べとかないと。
Yeah, as if that would change anything. Mary starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth.
食べておかないとどうなるの？
もったいないもん。
あ、そうね。
So ne. Kurisu clearly doesn't know what to say. Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course, but I get the phone wave and I'm subject to change prep for the email. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious. I hope it actually works. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave named subject to change. To send it 1 hour back, we input 1 sharp. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomena will occur in such a short span of time. So, that's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Just a second, I have to answer something.
「電話レンジカッコ仮起動!」
Kiro!
メールまだ送れてないよ。
There wasn't enough time to blink.
1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないか。データ通りだけど貴重な実証データが取れた。
Daru's the biggest fanboy, yet he can't accept that there's no way he can actually win against her. What a strange reaction, yeah.
これって例えば事前に暖気みたいなことしたらどうなるん？
暖気？
つまりさ、1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないわけっしょ。だから事前にメールを送らずに30秒ぐらいレンジ動かしとくんだお。その後間を置かずにタイマー1秒でもう一度動かす。そしたら1秒でも放電現象起きそうじゃね？
That should cause the discharge, right?
根拠は？
Any basis for that?
ネス。
マユリよ、もっと他に何かないのか。
Just a second. I'll have to answer a message. Yeah, got anything else?
じゃあ昨日買ったおにぎりの具を違うものにするとか。
Nah, I don't think that's anything of importance.
お前は昨日食べたおにぎりの具の種類を覚え。
おかか。
Smoked tuna!
即答？
So she remembers. Impressive. So let's change that
お
to
かかを
fish
明
eggs.
太子にしようよ
Fish eggs. I do not fancy fish eggs. I really hate fish eggs. It's gross. Fish eggs are gross. Maybe we should find another test subject. Something's telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at Starbucks on the floor to Yodobayashi. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Loto 6 numbers. The moment I sent that email, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew changed slightly. The fact that I had sent an email had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my send history. However, it was in my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the past. What does this mean? What does this mean? The mail was received but never sent. Is that the time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why didn't that happen? The butterfly effect, that's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Titer spoke of divergence. When the divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming email. Give me email. Give me email, brother. Bruda, give me email. I want to read this email, dude. Okay, then no email for me. All these mails, no doubt about it. It's got to be Kiryu Moika, the male demon known as Shining Finger. How can she so shy in real life? How can she so shy in real life and so persistent in email? Well, you know what's missing there? There is. You could see. How can she be? This B is missing in the script. It's kind of. They should have edited the script before. Checked the script before releasing, please. There's something wrong with that woman. I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Can I send an email to, please, Moika?
Nani?
Nani? She wants to send an email. That reminds me, yesterday I made Moika labmem 00 go. That means she qualified to participate in our experiments. Moika seems serious, but so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless, even when it comes to the emails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past.
いや、 しかし
But wait. I'm worried. Moika works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends an email and leaks word of the time machine? I'm just gonna change some audio settings. We'd be floored by the press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization, of course. Sooner or later, we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event rather than some shady magazine. And that way, it will spread faster throughout Japan, the world. Either way, something tells me that it's better to not go public through Moika. A lab mem too, aren't I? Yesterday, we told her everything about the phone wave, name subject to change, and emails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moika her request, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。ああ、少しばかり迷っている。何？声でわかるだと？かなわないな。電話レンジカッコ仮の実験にシャイニングフィンガーを引き入れるかどうかについて。バカな！あの女を生贄に捧げろというのか。確かに世界に混沌をもたらすためなら犠牲はやむを得ない覚悟だが、いや
But
問題ない。むしろ迷っていた俺が情けない。マッドサイエンティスト失格かもしれんな。ああ、
yeah.
これは俺にとってむしろ典型とも言える申し出。まさにシュタインズゲートの選択となるだろう。エルプサイコングルー。
エルプサイコングルー。エルプサイコングルー。It's decided. I type a reply to Moika's email. Indeed you are, lab member 005. Shining finger, report to the lab at once. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Moika is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position. This particular woman's favorite position. Yeah. She's staring at her phone like usual. Once she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up, but she doesn't look at me.
ありがとう。
何がだ？
For what? I know it's selfish, but I really need to send an email, Moika.
別にわがままとは思っていない。むしろお前の申し出にこちらが感謝しているほどだ。
Once we enter the lab, I get all my lab members to stop what they are doing and then tell them about Moika's situation.
いいと思います。萌香さんもラボメンだもんね。
Moika-san. Moika-san is a lab member. Kriso and Daru don't object either.
んで、桐生氏はどんなメールを送るつもりなん？
Okabe. It's really full.
俺からの要望としては、過去が変わったかどうか確かめることができるよう、シンプルで分かりやすい内容にしてもらいたい。
Oh, Okabe, if you knew what you got yourself into this time. If only you knew. Baka. Shining finger. I'm sorry. There's one more thing. I want to keep my message secret. Why does she have to explain every little thing with the mail? No, more
内
importantly.
緒だと？どういうことだ？
何？どうしたのよ。
It's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew.
いや、そういう問題ではなかろ
Carissa peeks at my phone from beside me.
気持ちはわからなくはないけど、これはあくまで実験だと割り切ってデータの収集を優先すべき。
う。ほう。珍しく意見が一致したな、上司よ。
別にあんたに同意したわけじゃない。データを収集しないと電話レンジの仕組みがいつまで経っても解明できないって思ったからよ。
でも女の子にはね、秘密がいっぱいあるのです。
秘密のいっぱいあるんです。秘密のいっぱいのやるんです。秘密のいっぱいあるんです。
誰にも言えない秘
You
密
shouldn't
をね、
ask her.
自分だけに教えろゲヘヘって言ってるのと同じだよ。
Aww.
くわ、まさかこれってセクハラになるん？
落ち着けダル。
I turned to Mayuri and Mocha, who appear to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance.
メールの内容にプライベートに深く関わることを書けと強制した覚えはない。
Carissa nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance.
私的な内容を送りたいにしても今はまだ見送るべき。タイムパラドックスの問題も完全に解決されたわけじゃないし、もっと慎重に慎重を重ねないと。私的な内容は NG。 少なくとも非公開にしたいという話は受け入れられないわ。あなたに悪意がなくてもメールの内容次第で時間軸に深刻な影響をもたらすかもしれないんだから。
Well, you're right, Karisu.
第三者にメールを見せてその内容について問題ないか吟味すべきよ。
To a third party.
俺が言いたいことは全て助手が言ってくれた。そして
あんたの意見を代弁したわけじゃないから勘違いしないで。
Cheeky little.
そもそも実験においてはプライバシーよりもデータが優先される。被験者になるならその覚悟は必要よ。
If you're going to be a test subject, you need to be prepared for that. But you know not of the male demon. The male demon's evil doings. Just a second, I will have to read. So, I just readjusted my microphone a little. So, give me a second. Yeah. This is a little better. Don't tell me that's the reason Carissa won't read an email herself.
そうなの？まゆしはね、さっきそんな覚悟せずに送ろうとしてたよ。ごめんね、クリスちゃん。
別に謝らなくても、責めてるわけじゃない。一般論を言っただけ。
I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expressions don't change. Same as always. I don't know what she's
お前
thinking.
はすでにラボメンだ。俺たちを信用してもらわないと困る。プライベートな要件は後日にしてもらおう。もしできないというのならば、お前に見せてやらねばならなくなる。この俺、法王院京魔の中に眠るまがまがしき狂気の力をな。
I love this voice. Moika's already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. Can I see the emails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference. Just a second. I want to use them as a reference. Yeah, go on, use them as a reference.
着信履歴ならあるぞ。
Well, I can show you my arrival history.
送信履歴は
And the sender history.
ないというと語弊があるな。送信履歴は消えてしまうのだ。
I confirmed that after I sent an email yesterday. Moika was there, but she doesn't remember either. I don't need to see the history, and I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay? Moika. Looks like she understands. I showed the mail to Carissa too.
萌香さん、無理しないでね。
無理しないでね。Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason.
じゃあさ、どんな内容を送るん？そもそもオカリンの言う簡単で分かりやすい過去改変ってハードル高すぎ。
何を言う？お前たちのレベルが低すぎるだけではないか。
案はある。
ほう、これは期待できそうだな。具体的に説明を頼む。
Moika then invokes their power once more. Ultra fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger. An email's arriving. About 4 days ago I bought a new phone. But now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So I want to use a email to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it? Moika.
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボメンの鏡。
This should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like 3 users members have no objections to Moika's superior idea. We look at Moika's phone. It's purple and gaudy. Gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the other deco phones. Popular among mainstream women nowadays. I still remember those kind of flip phones that were really fancy back in the days, and like when I was a middle schooler in a sense. I used to have a flip phone as well, a Sony Ericsson one. Back in the day, the Motorola flip phone, that was one of them that was really expensive, and it was really popular because once you had it, you were the boss of the school playground, basically. So if you had that Motorola flip phone, you were the king. But nowadays, it's smartphones, and that's good. Nowadays we have smartphones, the deco phones.
お、それって先月出たばっかの
Let's see what the glossary says about deco phones. A cell phone with decorations on it. Primarily popular among young women, Swarovski and rhinestones can be pasted on the phone's surface for decoration. The
01じゃん。
The Swarovski.
GG01?
GG!
最新機種だよ。確か液晶部分が着脱式でいろんなバリエーションのアタッチメントを選べるんだよね。
An attachable screen, that is pretty nice.
今品薄でどこ行っても入荷待ちだけどよく手に入ったな。
It's the most popular bottle, but she wants her old one back. That's, I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion.
では指圧しよう。
ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのこと指圧師って呼ぶの？
Shining Finger. Mayuri, if you know the reason why she's called this, you will not be surprised.
それが桐生萌香の力に俺がつけた名だ。桐生萌香、お前は今後先行の指圧師、すなわちシャイニングフィンガーを名乗るがいい。
I dub thee, Shining Finger, use this name with pride. I dub thee, Shining Finger. For behold, her finger is as fast as lightning, therefore it is shining. Her finger typing the message, fast as lightning. Herself writing messages, fast as lightning. Her nickname, fast as lightning. Shining Finger. Moika shakes her head expressionlessly.
嫌だというのか？能力名をつけてやったのに何が気に入らないというのだ。
It is a cool name. Indeed.
Moikaさんはね、Moikaさんだからだよ。それにね、指圧師さんじゃなくて編集プロダクションで働いてて。
眉氏、ネタにマジレス、かこ悪い。
Don't feed the trolls,
ネタでは
Mayoshi.
ない能力名だ。
くだらないこと言ってないで準備するわよ。
ブラウン店長に何か言われたらどうするん？
ミスター・ブラウンごとき恐れるな。奴が怒鳴り込んできたらこの俺が蹴散らしてやる。
蹴散らしてやる。
マジでオカリンかっけー。そこにしびれる憧れる。
Moe Moe. We could call her Moe Moe from now on.
実は口だ。
I'll be the adult and ignore Kuriso's insult. Moika's already written her 36-byte email. When I look at Moika to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. Just give me a sec. When I look at Moika to see if she is ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The email should arrive at Moika's phone 4 days ago, July 31st.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動。
Kido! About 13 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Moika. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. Woo! The mail has been sent. The D-mail has been sent. The D-mail has been sent. What else can I say? Well, the D-mail, we have had a reading Steiner. We have had a reading Steiner. The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking, or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. I will quickly look at one of the stream settings because something's not working apparently. Hold on a second. Okay, can't change it at this point. My vision blurs and loses color. The world lurches as I struggle to keep my balance. I brace myself against further shaking. I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-mail yesterday. And yet I felt it before. I remember. This is what felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was the proof. I look around the room. The phone wave, named subject to change, which should have about 19 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here, Mayuri's here, Kuriso's here. Where's Moika?
指圧師はどこにいた？
Dokunita! Banana! Banana! That's what I'm reminded of at this point. When he says Dokunita. Where did she go? Daru and Kurisu, who are discussing something in front of the X68000, look at me strangely. Again, this feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday.
指圧師？
Shining what?
オカリン、日本語で OK。
I leave the development room and check the lounge, behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, and the shower room. I look out the window at the street. below. But Moika is nowhere to be found. She's gone. No way. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her. Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. And days I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her.
桐生萌香は今の今までここにいただろう
Sorry.
桐生萌香だ
Daru and Kurisu give me strange looks as well.
それ誰？
聞いたことない。
そんな
So I did erase Moika's existence? No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her. Accept that I killed her.
岡部、まさかまた？
Okabe?
またってどういう意味だ
What the hell kind of chunibyo? It's the kind of chunibyo where it drives you mentally crazy after a while and you burn out.
昨日も似たようなことがあった。私たちの記憶にないことをあんたは覚えていた。なんだっけ？そうそう、リーディングしたいな。
Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon, or rather, my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titor said. But somehow I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner. Kurisu remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. But now that Moika has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Moika that disappeared, not Moika herself. I need to contact Moika. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. Shining finger. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. Reply the second you read this email. I sent her a message saying, no, all I can do is wait for her reply. Please, please reply.
オカリ大丈夫？
ああ大丈夫だ
In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Moika from existence.
助手よ今の実験のことどの辺まで覚えている
今、実験をしたことさえ覚えてない。たった今、あんたは D メールを送ったのね。
ああただし昨日とは少し状況が違う D メールを送ったのは俺ではなく桐生萌香だ
And then she vanished into thin air. Which reminds me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Moika might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. Ah, boy, if you knew. I hope that's it. It's an attempt to calm myself down. I checked my phone's history for the mails Moika and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent are there. Up until the one I received on July 31st, 12:43. But after that, dozens of emails I remember receiving from her are gone. The email she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did the time paradox erase Moika from existence the instant she received that email? I shivered when I realized that I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. No way! It can't be! I mean, all her email was, don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then what caused Moika to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Moika vanished 4 days ago?
クリスティーナ、もし仮に D メールによってタイムパラドックスが発生したら。
わからない。タイムパラドックスを経験した人間は未だかつて一人もいないから。
以前世界が消えるというようなことを言っていなかったか。
あくまでそういう説もあると言っただけ。もしかしたら何も起きないかもしれないし、某映画みたいにパラドックスに対する歴史の修正が入るかもしれない。ドクター・ホーキングは時間順序保護仮説でタイムパラドックスが起きる可能性の行為はそもそも実行不可能だとしてるし。
So all we have are theories.
マユシーはよくわかんないけど、
Mayoshi looks so innocent here.
今もマユシーやオカリンたちがちゃんとこうしておしゃべりできてるっていうことはね、きっとそのパラドックスは起きてないんだよ。萌香さんっていう人もね、マユシーは知らないけどきっと大丈夫。
さすがマユシ、アホの子だね。
Ah, come on, Daru, that's not fair.
マユシーはアホの子じゃないよ。
Mayoshi is a cute girl, which has emotional intelligence, not necessarily factual intelligence. Emotional intelligence, where it seems to be her strength. I'm amazed that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. We might have erased someone's very existence. In fact, if Moika really has vanished, then that means the phone wave NIM subject to change is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. What if I erased all those people? I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head. A mail, is it, Moika? I checked the mail with hope in my heart. What's wrong? My body goes limp from relief. A reply. She sent a reply. Moika still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes fill with tears, not because I was worried for Moika, but because I thought I might be responsible for the aura of erasing someone's very existence.
何が起きたか説明して、岡部。
Urged by Kurisu, I explained everything that just happened.
今この場からその桐生なんとかさんが消えたのは因果率を考えれば不自然じゃない気がしてきた。
どういうことだ。
What do you mean?
詳しい経緯はわからないけど、過去を改変したことで今回の場合は7月31日、その結果今この時間には桐生さんはラボには来なかったというふうに再構成された。
So that's why it looked like she teleported. I'm reminded of the teleporting gel banana, but I guess it's not the same thing. Moika didn't become a jelly man after all.
そんなことありえるん？
なんとも言えない。
I don't know.
D メールを送った事実も抹消されてしまうなら、その D メールは誰が送ったのかっていうパラドックスに、それともう一つ、岡部に起きていることが消せない。
Is the video quality okay? And also, is the video hanging sometimes? Please let me know.
何？
リーディングシュタイナーのこと。 ちなみにその造語、恥ずかしいからやめた方がいい。
お前の個人的見解は必要ない。
I'm finally able to joke with Karisu again. Well, maybe she wasn't joking, but that's none of her business.
さっきのあんたの説明じゃ、D メールを送ったのも受け取ったのもあんたじゃなかった。なのに、でもこれって、あんたのただの妄想じゃない？
脳内嫁ですね。わかります。
わかるな。お前のような変態紳士と一緒にされたくはない。
桐生さんって人はもともと存在しなかった。あるいは桐生なんとかさんは実在するけど、その人が D メールを送った事実は妄想だった。
720p is the maximum that I'm streaming at the moment, so...
左目がこのマガンレーディングしたいながうずく。
My YouTube is telling me that there's something wrong with the keyframe interval, and that may be causing the being unfuggy or being fuggy or unfocused. So I just wanted to know if there's actually any kind of issue that may come from that. Because I've set the keyframe interval is set to 8, but YouTube wants it to be 04 or less. I don't personally know out of video editing experience, the lower the keyframe interval, the higher the higher the value of the keyframe interval is, the foggier it gets occasionally. So Myra peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside.
ダメだ。マユリ、俺に近づくな。
でもオカリ、すごく苦しそう
Oops.
だよ。
釣りっしょ。
そうよね。
そういうんで。
大丈夫だ。このうずきはいつものこと。すぐに収まる。この魔眼がある限り俺は機関に狙われ続ける。あらゆる世界と時間とを見通す力。しかしそれは同時に諸刃の剣でもある。俺はこのあらゆる世界とあらゆる時間を見通す魔眼のせいで人間としての因果律から外れてしまった。
Those who have seen the movie know the weight of these lines. I have lost my connection to causality. I drift alone in the space between worlds.
だがそれでもこのラボだけは守ると誓ったのだ。だから魔眼よ、静まってくれ。
Well, just wanted to say that those lines are actually kind of still Chunibyo mode, Okabe. So what he's saying is basically bollocks, but if you have seen the movie, some of those lines get a meaning. Some of those lines actually have a meaning, but the movie is not per se canon, so what the movie says is not necessarily binding for us. It's the Steins movie was kind of odd in a sense, to be honest. Well, for me, you could say it's a version of The disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, just with Steins Gate and Okabe, disappearing. Sorry for the spoiler, for those who haven't seen the movie. Then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hand from my left thigh. Mayuri rubs my back.
おかり苦しいの？
いやもう
Yeah, the disappearance of Okabe Rintaro, basically. I really love the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. The movie is fantastic. The disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya is a fantastic movie. You must have watched the first and second season of the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya in order to understand the movie. But the movie alone is worth watching those 2 seasons of anime. Especially season 2 has a big flaw, which made many people drop the series altogether. But if you manage to get through season 2, you will get an awesome movie. A freaking awesome movie. The disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. It's on the same level as most of the Studio Ghibli movies. It's a masterpiece of animation. And that's a phrase I don't use lightly. There are only a few animes that I consider to be a masterpiece. One of them being Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind, and Neon Genesis Evangelion, together with The End of Evangelion, which they have to be watched together. Steins Gate is close to a masterpiece of animation. Not quite the masterpiece. It still has a couple flaws in the anime itself, but it's a really amazing anime, Steins Gate. Yeah, the Endless 8 Surlizard, that's what I'm talking about. The Endless 8 got me furious. Because at first I was thinking, did I just turn on the wrong episode? So I skipped to the other episode and saw the content was completely the same. And I skipped to the next episode and I saw the content was more or less the same. So I probably have skipped some of the Endless 8 episodes. But for those people who were watching when it was airing, it was a nightmare. But the nightmare of Endless 8 is completely worth it once you see the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. Believe me, it's an amazing movie. The disappearance of Okabe Rintaro, aka the Steins Gate movie, is not as good as the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya.
何よ、今のただの演技でしょ。
クリスティーナお前は間違っている。
You are wrong, Christina.
すでにこれまでの実験で
Our
証明されて
experience.
いるんだよ。俺のリーディングシュタイナーは本物だ。
はいはい、12秒12秒。
Chunibyo. I would say Chunibyo. Odds! Great Chunibyo. Okabe, that's why we love you. We love you because of your Chunibyo. Just because of that.
Eh?
Eh? Yeah.
Hmm?
なんで私に注目してんのよ。見るの禁止。
In any case, I've successfully deflected Cariso's questions about reading Steiner. I don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are just a jumble, just as they were after Titer called me the Messiah. Is this power real? If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the brown tube workshop, staring to the night sky. I try sorting out what happened this afternoon, but it's impossible. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. And then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor. Soon, Mayuro and Cariso emerge.
帰るのか?
Going home. Yep.
岡部ってずっとここに泊まり込んでるの？
まあな。マッドサイエンティストたるもの。研究所に寝泊まりして、研究だけに没頭するぐらいでなければ務まらない。
形から入るのって良くないと思うわけだが。
でもね、この場所ってとっても便利だよね。マユシーもお父さんお母さんが許してくれるならここに泊まりたいよ。
え？
そしたらバイトに行くのもすぐだもん。ねえねえクリスちゃん、今度みんなでお泊まり会しよう。
Yeah, Cariso's not gonna enjoy this. It's not gonna want. She's not gonna want to do that. Sure, if the guys aren't around. Yeah. The chances of Okabe not being around or Daru not being around are quite slim, I would say.
それは無理だ。
だったらまゆりさん、私のホテルに来たら？
ああ、そういえばそんな約束してたもんね。じゃあ今度お邪魔するね。
いつでも言ってくれていいから。それじゃあ。
See you tomorrow. Chris waves goodbye and starts walking in the opposite direction from Akiba Station. Mayuri doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing, Stardust handshake. She looks up to the night sky, raising her hand as if to grasp the stars. And with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky.
オカリ？
ああ。流れ星だな。願い事はしたか?
Hate trick shots and highlights. We all love Steins Gate. She keeps gazing at the sky.
オカリンって
Remember...
小学生の頃すごい熱を出して1ヶ月ぐらい寝込んでたことがあったよね。
何を突然言い出すんだ?
It was about 10 years ago at the turn of the century when the world was in an uproar over year 2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40 degrees Celsius that lasted about a month. I didn't recover until New Year. At least that.
Where? Japanese German girl, どこにいるんだい, Rintaro?
Thank you, Trick Shots and Highlights, for subscribing. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious of the whole time, tossing and turning. The doctor said it was a miracle I didn't die. Because of that fever, I didn't get to experience the Millennium Countdown event. They never figured out what caused it either.
あの時ね、マユシーはオカリンが死んじゃうんじゃないかって思ってすごく怖かったんだよ。だからね、おばあちゃんと一緒にお空に祈ってたの。オカリン死なないでって。
Of course, the Leskin meme. What else? I kind of felt like I had to do this. That So Granny and I, aren't they cute? Granny and Mayuri prayed for Okabe. That's such an innocent thing to do.
この俺が死ぬはずがないだろう。何しろ10年前の時点で俺はトーマス・エジソンに匹敵する IQ170 の頭脳を持つマッドサイエンティストだったのだからな。
Thomas Edison and being a scientist, well, I would disagree on that very sharply. Thomas Edison was more, you could say, of an entrepreneur instead of a mad scientist. The really mad scientist behind electricity was, what was his name? Nikola Tesla. He did some crazy experimenting and basically invented, well, he didn't invent it, but he discovered alternating current and made alternating current usable. Well, he probably didn't discover it, but he made workable. He gave us some methods that helped us to work with alternating current, which shaped the distribution of electrical power, or the distribution of electricity, a lot. At least in Europe, we're all using alternating current. And if you think about, for example, Tesla coils, which are sometimes used to make music, that's some kind of, you could say, invention that came off Nikola Tesla. I'm kind of explaining a little bit about Tesla versus Edison because Edison has just popped up on the screen. There's a nice rap battle from the epic rap battles of history, Tesla versus Edison. And I think Tesla is the real mad scientist who discovered the important things. There were some issues with patents and stuff. I'm not really educated in this fight, you could say. Hey, Davixa. So, personally, I would pick the Tesla side of things because Tesla is European born. He migrated to America later. So, and if you listen to the stories about Nikola Tesla, he seemed like kind of a odd personality that would fit to the term mad. Much more. Why am I playing the Just version? Because that's the version I actually own. I bought it. I got the Just version at the time it was released, so it was kind of fresh off the shelf thing. I got the limited edition of the Just USA edition right when it was released. So, and I haven't managed to play through it ever since. That's what I'm gonna change at this point. So, Edison is not as good as a scientist as everyone believes, but Tesla has some interesting concepts and has made some interesting inventions. So they should have put a Tesla reference in there instead of Edison, but you know, some of the stuff wasn't really known to the public, in a sense that Thomas Edison was made the hero of electricity, while you could say Nikola Tesla made many more substantial discoveries in terms of electricity, but he's not dubbed the hero of electricity in the history books. So I recommend that you just have a look at it yourself. Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was.
オカリンってすごいんだね。でもね、まだちっちゃかったマユシーはそのことがわからなかったから、お空に祈ってて。
And to those that are hoping for the phone wave to be in the stream, I'm sorry I didn't get the phone wave working. So when I set the phone wave up today, there was a technical difficulty in a sense of, I think one of the Raspberry Pi pins stopped working, and that was one of the pins that was essential to my setup. So when you can see at this side of my screen, there's the phone wave. It's currently opened up, and the Raspberry Pi apparently has an issue at this point where one of the pins is not working, and I couldn't get it fixed in time. That's why I chose to skip the phone wave for today. It already took me too long to attempt to fix it, that's why I had to delay the stream for a good half hour or more, which kind of impeded my experience tonight, but you know.
でね、大晦日、もうすぐ年が明けるっていう時にね、流れ星がピューって流れたの。今みたいに。
And I didn't really see the point in getting the Steam version of Steins.
消える前に3回
Since I already
願い
have
事を唱える
the
ことがで
first
きた
edition, you
ら
could say.
願いが叶うんだよ。知ってたかな？
That's the most common knowledge.
もちろんマユシーは一生懸命3回唱えたの。
Also, I'll be keeping the stream alive today and right until Spike Chuunsoft starts their stream tonight. So when Spike Chuunsoft starts their stream tonight about Steins Gate, we will officially raid their, you could say Twitch raid their Twitch stream, which is some sort of, all people that are watching my stream will automatically be redirected to Spike Chuunsoft. Then Mayuri finally lowers her hand and turns to me. Her face is a soft smile. The next day on news...
年が明けた頃にね、オカリンは熱が下がって目を覚ましたのです。
You've the year 2K fever, basically.
オカリンの命の恩人なんだよ。
いや違うな。あの状況で助かったのはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。
Said it first.
そうなの？
そうなの？
そうなのだ。
そっか。
Mayuri looks a little disappointed.
ねえねえ、熱が下がった時ね、オカリンはこんなことを言ってたんだけど、覚えてる？急に見ているものがぐにゃぐにゃしてきて、立っていられなくてフラフラして、んで体がビクってなったって。さっきのオカリンもね、そんな感じだったよ。大丈夫？また熱出して倒れたりしない？
The concern on her face is so sincere. Looks like she's worried about my reaction to Moika's disappearance. Jeez, my hostage is worrying about me. I find myself giving her a wry smile.
案ずるな。何も心配ない。
Don't worry about a thing. As I brush her worry off with a shrug, I think back to what happened 10 years ago, When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. She's right. I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. And come to think of it, it doesn't seem to match with the sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Stein activated.
そうか。この俺の魔眼はまさにあの時にこの身に宿ったのだな。
So... Hold on. I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. And come to think of it, it does seem to match with the sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Steiner activated. So he's basically saying that his year 2K fever was reading Steiner? I'm not sure. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. Well, seeing that... Actually, that does make a lot of sense, titling it as reading Steiner, putting that in the context of Steins Gate 0. I remember a line, but I won't spoil this. I really was born with this power. No wonder John Titan thinks I'm the Messiah. My maniacal laughter echoes in the night. The next day, the lab gets an unusual guest.
お邪魔します。
Our favorite trap. It's our favorite trap. Favorite trap Chan is here.
おお、ルカシじゃんか。
こんにちは、橋田さん。岡部さん。
Okabe-san.
ルカ子、妖刀さみだれを持ってこないとは何事だ。
Like, for real. Eh?
今日お前が来ると聞いて、俺は殿下の宝刀ミストルティンの封印を解いたというのに、お前には失望したぞ。
すみません。今から取りに戻りますから。
いや、もういいんだ。サミダレとミストルティンの開口、またもお預けか。
I look out the window with an expression of melancholy.
つうか、ポン島と北欧神話の魔剣って釣り合わなさすぎてカオスなんだけど、そもそもオカリン、模造刀なんて持ってた？
僕、どうしたら。
ルカ子よ、お前は俺の弟子でありながらまだいまいち真剣さが足りんな。
Though you are my disciple, you lack dedication.
すみません。
こんな調子では使い物になるまでにまだまだ時間がかかるだろう。どうだ、なんだったら我がラボに入ってみないか。
僕がですか？
僕がですか？Lukaku.
でも僕、どんくさいですし、科学とか機械とかよくわかりませんし、きっと足を引っ張っちゃいます。それでもいいですか？
I wonder how many Scandinavian people are there that like Steins Gate? Because it uses so much Norse mythology. I know that there are a lot of Russian fans. And if you look at Steins Gate 0 in Russia and Steins Gate in Russia, they have kind of a special relationship. So maybe you could say Scandinavia and Steins Gate has some kind of relationship as well, due to the Norse mythology references. Who knows? Who knows? I just know that Steins Gate has a huge Russian following.
なんだ、マユリと変わらないではないか。
Yeah, Daviksa, I kind of... Well, I knew this from the beginning, so... That you're Scandinavian. Don't sweat it, Mayuri's the same.
ルカ君ならね、大歓迎だよ。でもね、ルカ君をラボメンにするなら、マユシーはオカリンに一つ条件があるのです。ルカ君をいじめないことっていう条件。
Mayuri forces her way between us, as if to protect Lukako. She's the one who called Lukako here. They're classmates.
それと、ルカ君はね、今日はマユシーのお客様なんだよ。衣装合わせに来たんだから邪魔しちゃダメなのです。
Talking about huge groups of fans from other countries. The other day when I looked at, you could say, the stream stats for the category Steins Gate, and I looked at, you could say, all the data that was available. There's a Twitch tool. There's a tool that allows you to browse, you could say, viewer stats for games being streamed on Twitch. And there was one huge spike with like 2,000 viewers, which was basically a very well-known Russian gaming channel playing the Russian patch of the Steins Gate visual novel. And they had like 2,000 views constantly. And that was a lot of exposure for that game. I think the maximum for English-speaking audiences is maybe... I don't know what the maximum for the English-speaking audiences was. So I just know the English-speaking audience was quite small if you look at the Twitch stats. The Russian-speaking audience exploded at this particular time when this big streamers streamed the game for a couple hours. Yeah, Ruka looks very feminine. You could, I kind of agree that he looks more feminine than Mayuri, sorry. Luka looks more feminine than Mayuri, so now I got it correct. And yeah.
マユリちゃん、でも僕コスプレはするつもりはないから、本当に衣装合わせだけでいいんだよね。
Yes, that is Daru's hat. And Daviksa, I'm sorry, but my Japanese is not good enough yet to read your Japanese yet, especially since there's a kanji in there. I still have to train all my kanas. I'm not fluent in getting all the kanas right. Daga otoko da. Okay. But Mayuri-chan, I don't really want to cosplay. Yep. I would love to see Lukaku cosplaying. And by the way, it's a self-made Daru hat. Just wanted to say that. And yeah, what was I about to say? Cosplay and Daru, no, cosplay and Lukaku was something I was about at this point. So on Konichi we had this really, we had a Steins Gate Zero cosplay group, and we had a Zero Lukaku, which was the person doing the cosplay was a girl, but she kind of perfectly matched with her cosplay. She perfectly matched Zero Rukako's outfit on kind of the way, yeah. give up hope. We will ask you that question about Darosat at one point or another. Yeah, we had this Lukaku cosplayer girl, but she did such a good job that you had to ask yourself, is this a guy or a girl? Because she did this so well. It's just amazing. I kind of forgot the English word for when the person looks like a guy and a girl at the same time. But that's perfectly what she did with that cosplay. I don't know how she looks without cosplay though, so I think she looks more feminine without cosplay, but who knows? I have only seen her in cosplay.
サイズが合ってるかどうかの確認だけだよ。
Also, if she happens to be listening, greetings from Germany. Your cosplay is great. Looks like Mayuri forced him to come. As far as she's concerned, pretty boys exist only to make her cosplay fantasies come true. Mayuri shows off the costume she made.
ライネットのキラリちゃんだよ。
This is a Is it just my imagination, or is that outfit pretty skimpy? I don't know if it's the first time seeing it, but Lukaku stares at the costume dumbfounded.
とりあえず完成度は 70% ってところなんだけどね。今この場でルカ君に試着してほしいんだ。ここで着るの？これを？
Lukaku glances at me and Daro, then looks down to hide the blush.
無理だよ。お願い。
Please try it on. Please try it on. Here's where I, as Lukaku's master, ought to help out. So.
我が弟子よ。衣装というのは己を変革するためにも重要な要素の一つだ。それを着ることでお前も成長できるかもしれんぞ。
Do it!
早速袖を通してみるがいい。
岡部さんまでそんなことを。僕こんな恥ずかしい格好できません。
Just do it!
そこで恥ずかしがるからダメだというのだ。
そうだよ。きっとね、とっても可愛くなるよ。
That's some high level of Japanese that you're understanding there, Davixa.
それにマユリはお前に来てもらうために一生懸命そのコスを作っているのだぞ。眠る時間も大好物のバナナを胃袋に入れる時間もジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンをチンする時間も削ってひたすらチクチクチクチク針と糸を動かしミシンを走らせていたのだぞ。
It's mostly vocabulary and pattern matching. Yeah, and yeah, context. That's what I've been, puzzled with when playing robotics notes earlier today. So I received robotics notes in a sense of the package arrived. I asked my parents to get robotics notes PlayStation 3 for me as a Christmas present, and they wanted me to test the game out today in order to know whether it works on my PlayStation 3 or not, because I think they were concerned about, you could say, the whole region code thing, but I knew that there aren't any region codes, but my father wanted it to be tested out anyways, so I just did it. And I streamed that as well. The unboxing and the, you could say, the gameplay. But I had to stream that using my webcam to capture the game video, because I don't have a capture card as of right now. Which was kind of interesting for the audience, I think. And you could say, oh, I took the input from the camera and let kanji Tomo run over it in order to decipher the kanjis.
その努力には報いるべきだ。
But, you know, my father is always concerned about that kind of region lock thing. Because he experienced it with a lot of his import DVDs. And he's not the most technically, you could say, what's the English word? Technikaffin would it be in German. He's not the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to technology. So, especially games, he has no clue. But, you know, he has a different forte, so... The good-natured Lukaku is already bending to the power of my words.
さあさあ、ルカ君、変身しよう。変身。
Hey, Armak.
ちょっと待って。
Pulling him away. Mayuri grabs Lukaku's arm and drags him to the changing room.
恥ずかしがってないで、服を脱ぎ脱ぎして。まゆりちゃん、そんなところ触らないで。分かったから、僕一人で着るから。だからあっちに。でもね、これって着るのにコツがいるんだ。だからまゆきが1から10までちゃんと教えてあげる。
You know, a guy and a girl in the changing room. I will leave the fantasies to your own imagination.
お願いだから脱がさないで。
Please don't undress me.
すごくゆりです。
It's not even Yuri, Daru. Get your facts straight. だが男だ。
違うな。あれはユリではない。
ということは逆領辱ですか。むはー、実にけしからん。
Yeah, he gets it. His imagination knows no bounds. A few minutes pass and Mayuri... And out comes Mayuri first. That's what I live for sometimes. So, my secret, but not my secret plan. Yes, this is my first playthrough of the game, actually. I've seen the anime before, and I've played the Steins Gate Zero visual novel also. Then the internet creates certain drawings of Mayuri and Lukaku, yeah. So, it's my first playthrough, which I'm streaming it for you and kind of to entertain everyone, hopefully. And yeah, I love streaming. That's why I'm doing it. It gives me a sense of interaction while playing something that's being played alone. Thank you, Armak. So, my plan is once Christmas has redeemed, once I have redeemed my Christmas presents, and once I get hold of a capture card, that I will play robotics nodes on stream. And hopefully I'll be able to translate at least some of it. Because it's still all Japanese. Hey, Zegamops. Nice that you're also here. So, good to know that my mic sounds good. So, I'm kind of, you could say, hoping to gather some money for a capture card in order to capture PlayStation 3 the HDMI output. But those things are expensive. So, you know, if you want robotics notes to be streamed by me on Twitch, you can consider donating a little. That would really help. There is no patch for robotics nodes as of right now. There is one YouTube video playlist that translates Nai's route, but translating it in a sense of, you could say, making subs for it, putting those on top of the video. But it's only Nai's route that is translated as of right now, so she looks satisfied.
ルカくん、ほら、恥ずかしがらずに出てきてよ。
But realistically, I will have to finish Steins Gate on Chaos Head first before I attempt to read robotics notes. Else I'll be stuck with too many things to read. Lukaku doesn't make an appearance even when Mayuri calls him.
ルカくん？
Finally, a nervous Lukaku comes out of the dressing room. I have not played Chaos Child yet, Armac. I'm planning to play it sometime after the things that I'm already have on my queue, you could say. The good thing about Chaos Child is that I know that there's a PC patch for the English version, to create an English version. I do not own a PlayStation 4 at this point, and I'm not planning to buy one. So any kind of way to have sorry, any kind of way, any kind of port that makes it playable on the PC is good for me, because I'm a kind of PC gamer. Except for the PlayStation 3. It's kind of a family PlayStation, but since I own it anyways, I can just buy games for PlayStation 3 if they are in English. So, but the thing is, for example, Robotics Notes, the first version is not in English available, so I have to play it in Japanese. About the Robotics Notes Elite and Robotics Notes Dash translation, we have no clue whether it will actually happen or not. Like you say, Sir Lizard, it's kind of the fact that we don't have an English patch doesn't sound good for, you could say, at least the publishers. You know, if there was an English patch already for the visual novel, that would tell the publishers that there is demand for an English version. The problem is with PlayStation 3 games, you cannot really make a translation for it unless you could say jailbreak your PlayStation 3 or get some other means of injecting translated texts into the PlayStation 3 game. That's kind of where the difficulty lies in. Also, the Elite, which is an improved version of Robotics Notes, is, I think it's also just available on the PlayStation. I think it's being released at this point, Robotics Notes Elite. Am I right? Or is soon to be released, because I keep pushing the date backwards. And together with Robotics Notes Elite being the remake and Robotics Notes Dash, they're being bundled together for to be released on modern consoles, which kind of makes me think, oh, please just release a game for the console, for the PC. You know, that would open up so many audiences for you in the West. But no. 5PB and mages love their consoles. At least I'm happy Steins Gate is playable on PC, and the Chaos Head stuff is also on PC and received an English patch, at least the first version of Chaos Head. Chaos Head Noah is still, you know, the translation is not even complete, and it's not released. So we'll hope for the best. But I'm really ranting a lot, so I'll get back to playing. Lukaku looks like he's about to cry. I can already see the tears forming. Yeah, they should do both. They should do both console and PC. I'm totally okay with that. At least for PlayStation 3 games, there's still a chance that they may be playable on an emulator. But for the PlayStation 3 emulator, you need really good hardware. I happen to have sufficient hardware for the PlayStation 3 emulator. But I do have to, you could say, create a copy of the game, especially for the emulator. I have bought the original copy of, well, I'm getting one for Christmas, that's what I'm trying to say, of Robotics Notes. But the emulator kind of stuff is kind of iffy with Twitch. Twitch doesn't particularly like emulators because they usually come in combination with piracy, and Twitch absolutely does not want people to stream pirated games. My copy is legal though. I just have to get it working, get it working on the PC, and for that you need a Blu-ray drive, which I don't have. Those bare legs are truly captivating. Oh wait, oh god. I'm looking at a guy's legs. What the hell am I saying? Why are his legs shaved? What's going on there, Lukaku? It is so embarrassing. I'm a guy. Come on, Lukaku. You're already wearing Miku outfits. Cosplay isn't that far off.
可愛いは正義なんだよ。わけがわからないよ。
さすがはマユシの仕事だな。服もモデルも互いに引き立て合ってる。3次元においてはフェイリスタン最強説を唱えている僕だけど、このルカシに対してはついついローアングラー化したくなるよ。
Yeah, you can't. Are they actually doing something about emulated software? I don't know if they have actively banned people, but it's against the terms of services. You could argue that if you have the sufficient technology, that you yourself might have created the ROM from a legal copy that you possess. In the end, they cannot really judge whether you have pirated the game or not. But it's against the TOS to play pirated games. Therefore, a lot of, you could say, yeah, terms of services don't hinder anyone from doing it. That's the thing. You got it. I wanted to go to the, what is it called? To the glossary. That's what I wanted to do. Low angle. Cameramen who photograph female cosplayers and idols from a low angle can be found where cosplayers congregate, such as Komime or Akihabara's Pedestrian Heaven. Yeah, those low anglers are really a nuisance in the cosplay scene, in a sense. I've been to so many conventions. There's always been complaints about low anglers who just try to, you know, catch female cosplayers from a low angle with their camera. And yeah, these complaints have always been there. However, I've seen a couple instances where it was, you could say, arranged by the cosplayer that would happen. In a sense of an organized photo shooting, basically. Does it mean they would not accept people doing TAS, tool assisted speedrun? I don't know. I cannot answer that question. I'm sorry. So in a case of, for example, PlayStation 3 games, if they run smoothly, they cannot tell whether it's an emulator or not. But pirated games illegal on Twitch to be streamed, according to TOS. Let's face it, most of the Game Boy emulator stuff has to be pirated from somewhere, even though nobody makes money out of those Game Boy games anymore. Because of, you know, copyright stuff, it's still technically piracy and it's technically not allowed. But I try to adhere to the TOS. Oh well, I do adhere to the TOS as of right now. And I plan to do that always. It's just a challenge to get PlayStation 3 games onto Twitch because of, you could say, the barrier that is an HDMI capture card, which costs a good $100 or more. When we urge to talk, I'm not vaguely. I'm fascinated, but it's mortified to admit that. Lukaku's Lukaku, yet Lukaku is a man. Daga otoko da. Male. A man who just shouldn't be fascinated by another man. I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ！今、強烈な精神攻撃を受けている。いや、機関の差し金ではなく、むしろこいつはこの町を守護する大いなる巫女の末裔で、まずい、心が侵食されている。まさか秋葉にはまだこれほどの先森がいたとは。こいつを覚醒させられることができれば、機関による汚染も最小限にできるはず。分かっている。まだこの町を奴らの手に渡すわけにはいかない。これがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだな。エルプサイコングルー。
I catch my breath, put away my phone, and turn back to and smiled at Lukaku and the others who are staring blankly at me.
ルカコよ、我が不肖の弟子よ。以後、戦いの時にはそのコストさみだれ装備で臨むがいい。
キラリちゃんは刀は持たないよ。むしろね、ウーパーを持つとぴったりだよ。
His lips tremble as he reluctantly accepts the cushion. He clearly doesn't know what to do with it.
機関による魔の手はこの秋葉にまで迫ろうとしている。
I pretend not to notice Lukaku's distress.
お前はこの混沌渦巻く首都を守る先森、柳林神社に生まれし巫女よ。今こそその役目を果たす時。わかるか、ルカコよ。故に俺は常にお前に厳しく接しているのだ。
そうなんですか？
そうだとも。
その下品な笑いやめたら、外まで丸聞こえだぞ。恥ずかしい。
Hazukashi. Kurisu enters the lab with those remarks. She's coming in late. Like she's in a company executive. She's a company executive or something, so.
クリスちゃん
やってくるなりこの俺に生意気な口を叩くお前は助手ではないか。
助手じゃない。何度も言わせるな。だいたい痛い毛で気弱そうな女の子をおもちゃにして調子に乗ってるなんて最低だわ。
痛い毛で気弱そうな女の子をおもちゃにするだと
With the weak and innocent girl. Kurisu, you know nothing.
いちいち反応するな、変態。
That's right, Kurisu doesn't know Lukako is a guy. Correcting it is a pain, so I don't say anything.
それに
クリスティーナよ。ルカ子の全身を下から上へと寝め回すようにして見つめるのはよせ。
してないわよ、そんなこと。
クリスちゃんどうかな、このコス。ルカ君にすごく似合ってるって思うでしょ。
Email. Part-time warrior. Warrior Girl's Pride. Achievement unlocked. Yeah. Yeah. Dab for the achievement. That's surly Zard. I know what you're saying. So at this point we have the following choices. What's up? Straight arm bar. Okay. I think that's the only version we have. That's what we're gonna. So first I'll read for you. Just now, I saw two guys fighting onto me. I think it was some kind of competition. It really got my blood pumping. Hey, mind if I come over and put you in a straight arm bar? It'll be fun. Man Sambu, so you are an organization assassin. Yeah, I'm dabbing. Am I a wrong sider now for dabbing? Please, please. Please, no. A
これが噂に聞くジャパニメーション文化の一つ、コスプレなのか。
Damn, I think I'm a wrong sider now. Just because I'm dabbing.
とてもキュートね。
You're very cute.
キュートだなんて、そんな。
Lukaku's eyes get wetter and wetter.
どうしてそんなに悲しそうなの？あなたはとても可愛いんだから、もっと自信を持つべきよ。
Lukaku's masculinity is being questioned. How would you feel if your masculinity is being questioned? Teresa doesn't know, she's not doing it intentionally, but I guess that makes things complicated for Lukaku. I should change the topic for Lukaku's sake. While I am a mad scientist, I also happen to be a perfect gentleman. I comb back my hair with my
ルカ
fingers.
子よ。お前の望みを聞こう。
ハイパーアクロバティックな会話のつなげ方だな。
聞けルカ子。思考は具象化する。そしてこの日本は言霊の国。一旦下に乗せた言葉には力が宿る。
12秒 odds.
お前も晴れてオタク世界の住人となった今、はっきり望みを言葉に出しておくべきだ。
Yeah, your deepest desires.
そうすればこの地の混沌がシュタインズゲートの選択に影響を及ぼし、お前を後押しする。
僕の願い
Oh, cool.
ですか？
Lukaku puts his hands together in front of his waist and bends his head slightly to the side. His cheeks turn light pink. His bashful, squirming appearance with wet, upturned eyes would make anyone who saw him either want to hug him real tight or smack him upside the head. It's that damn powerful.
その聞いても笑いませんか？
恥ずべきことは何もない。堂々と宣誓するのだ。
What is this going?
そりゃ世界を混沌にうんたらとか言ってるバカに比べればどんな願い事も恥ずかしくはないわな。
We might be approaching a key scene right now. I just remember from the anime that this is gonna go down in some funny stuff.
そこの助手、人の望みを笑うとは品性が知れるぞ。
マユシーの願い事はね、美味しいものをお腹いっぱい食べることと、ウーパグッズでラボを埋め尽くすことと、ルカ君にコスを着てもらうこと。
マユリには聞いていない。
Wow.
ジョタインザゲートに後押ししてほしいよ。
Shota in the gate. You know, that's another... I don't know. How does it... Shotain's in the gate. Shota in the gate. Shota in the gate. That's Mayuri for you, you know. Shota in the gate. Hacking to the gate. Shota in the gate. Probably Rukako is the Shota in the gate. Kind of disturbing to think of it that way. Yeah. Definitely the weirdest title for Rukako. Shota in the gate. Steins will grant you a wish.
ショタインザゲートってその間違い方神レベルだろう。なんかそこはかとなくインモラルな香りが。
I predicted this. Damn, I'm becoming Daru. That's kind of... I haven't played this before and he's basically saying what I'm thinking. This is hilarious. We all ignore... I feel hurt by this phrase. I feel hurt. A cuteness overload must resist.
女の子になりたいです。
Oh, is this the D-mail thingy? I'm just gonna inform someone that we're at this point of in the game. Just hold on a second. just... We approach the scene... Yeah, I think we're approaching the scene where Lukaku is turning into the different gender now. Maybe? I don't know. I think that's what happens in the anime at this point. That's not very far off, Fardash. Thank you. So I'll just post it into one of my favorite servers.
Hi?
What? Kurisu is the first to react. Her expression is one of utter confusion. Well, that's only natural. Not even I expected that, so I accidentally swallowed my... Sorry. So, job done, Okabe. I did it for you.
僕自分の顔あんまり好きじゃなくてだからもし女の子になれれば少しは自信が出るかなって昔から
So he has no confidence in
思っ
himself.
てたんです。
He has no confidence in himself just because he looks so much like a girl. I kind of understand why that could be nagging on your confidence. He's prettier than any girl here. Yet, he has no confidence. I'm well aware of the reason for this. It's because he's a guy. Daga, otaku da.
待て、ちょっと待って。彼女は何を言ってるの？
我が助手よ。いや、クリスティーナよ。
助手でもクリスティーナでもないと言っとろうが。
お前は決定的な間違いを犯している。
You're the grave arrow.
間違い？
わからないか、クリスティーナ。わからないだろうな。それはお前の目が邪念で曇っているからに他ならない。
With impure thoughts clouding your eyes.
どういうことよ？
どういうこと？
お前はここにいるルカ子のことを痛い毛で気弱そうな女の子と言った。
彼女。
こいつは女の子ではない。男だ。
ああ、it's happening.
何の冗談だそれ？
冗談も何もアカシックレコードにも明記してある揺らぐことなき真実だ。
So, the Akashic Records. I'm not familiar with JoJo at all, but I will open the glossary. In a database in which every event in the world, in the whole universe, from the past to the future, is recorded. The memory of humanity's collective consciousness, not in vinyl. Kurisu looks at Daru and Mayu as if seeking help, but they nod with a knowing look in their eyes. As for Lukaku himself, he's just hanging his head in shame.
これは釣られてもいいネタ？
え？
He's not a girl, he's a guy. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking, Taviksa.
え？
え？ Kurisu suddenly turns away as if to avoid my gaze. Then she walks up to Rukako.
漆原さん、岡部の言ってることは本当なの？
はい僕男です。
僕、男です。
嘘だ！こんな可愛い子が男の子のはずが。
いや逆。それを言うならこんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがないだし。
そういう意味で言ったんじゃなくて。
That's not what I meant. Does that mean Kurisu knows the meaning of the phrase "someone this cute can't be a girl"? My sister can't possibly be this cute. So she is an Ato-chan naru.
ルカ子よ。ありのままのお前でいればいいのだ。俺たちは男だろうが女だろうがお前を否定しない。同時に
And I will not deny your
お
wish.
前の望みもまた俺たちは否定しない。
いちいち俺たちって言い直さなくてもよくね。
Kurisu, unable to calm down after learning the truth, starts
あたふ
touching.
たしているなクリスティーナ。自分よりずっと女の子らしい男がいたことがそれほどショックか？
Can somebody insert the surprised Kurisu into the chat now, please? The surprised Kurisu meme. You could say or surprised Pikachu meme. It was on the subreddit a couple weeks ago. It would be so matching.
認めるわ。私は彼女、じゃなくて彼に比べれば乱暴な言葉遣いだし態度も悪いし可愛げもない。これってショックで3日は寝込むレベルよ。
This is a 3-day coma level shock. Looks like she's seriously depressed.
クリスちゃんも可愛いよ。
フォローはいらない。ますます惨めになるから。
己の欠点を顧みることができる人間はいずれ強くなる。クリスティーナよ、お前もいずれ立派な女性になれる。
You will become a splendid woman.
今はまだ若いだけだ。
Kurisu.
あんたに説教される言われはないぞ。
前言撤回だ。己の欠点すら顧みようとしないとは器の小さいやつめ。
Yeah, because that's, just because she's tsundere, that's also always true.
うるさい。あんたが言うな。
ごめんなさい。僕が変なこと言ったせいで。
I have not played Mega 10 before. I'm sorry, Sir Lizard. Rukaku bows his head for some reason. His eyes are red and puffy. With such a cute boy on the verge of tears, Kurisu and I have
さて
no choice but to stop arguing.
僕の愛用のデジカメはと
Digicam. That's such an old term.
おもむろに撮影会の準備を始めるな、変態。
先生ローアングラーになりたいです。
But still, it was just a whim to ask for Lukaku's wish. I hardly expected this to happen. So that's how Lukaku thinks of himself.
しかしルカ子よ、その望みどこまで本気なのだ？
If he's truly desperate, then having a sex change operation is probably the best way to go. Judging by his current looks, Lukaku could have become the star of Tokyo's LGBT community. Could become Nah, screw that. He could even become a TV personality.
例えば夜眠りについて朝目覚めたら女の子になっていたみたいな、そういうのが憧れなんです。
What if I told you, Rukako, that being a guy is just perfectly fine?
夢見すぎですよね。
You seem to have a mediator personality, which I happen to have as well. Just with a bit more confidence in my masculinity. Stop it with those puppy dog eyes. Are you that chihuahua from a certain popular commercial?
ルカ君、かわいいね。そうキュート。
So cute ですね. Looks like Chris has been struck by Rukako's cuteness too. The skimpy costume he's wearing isn't helping. It looks like dunking your brain in the vat of pure mo. Then you die. The scary part is afterwards, you feel an irresistible urge to grant Rukako's every wish. But as Rukako said, it's going to be hard to find a nice, clean solution to his problem. And then Kurisu clears her throat.
そういえば聞いたことがあるんだけど。
Yeah, we're approaching this scene right now. Hey, Irgend-Typ. Shout out.
解説セリフ来たこれ
Exposition scene.
お肉をたくさん食べれば男の子を、野菜をたくさん食べれば女の子を産むことができるっていう俗説があるらしい。
ソースは民名消防
Yeah, we're definitely approaching Rukako's Gmail. Now I know for sure. Now I can really tell for sure that that's what's about to happen. I'm sorry if we spoil it. But it will
イ
happen
ンター
very
ネットで
soon.
見た。
I saw it on the internet.
そういう返しをするとはお主やるな
何のこと？
Anyway, it sounds like an old wives' tale.
知らなかった。じゃあマユシーのママもクリスちゃんのママもたくさんお野菜食べたんだね。
Just a second. Well, only Mario is impressed.
マユシーはジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンばっかり食べてるから。
Juicy karage
将
number
来子供を
one.
産むときは男の子なのかな。
Just a second. Do you think bananas?
バナナはお野菜に含まれると思う？
Of course, that is a question she would ask. Mayuri is full of questions. I'll leave her to her then. Them.
それなら狩猟で暮らしていた原始人たちはどうなるのだ。彼らはおのずと男ばかり産むことになり、男女比のバランスが偏ってしまうではないか。
So,
そうなれば人類がここまで繁栄できていたかも怪しい。
humanity would never have hated this one.
別にそれが正しいって言ってるわけじゃない。なんとなく思い出しただけよ。いちいち噛みつかないで。
俺は噛みついてなどいない。クリスティーナよ。その説、検証してみる気はないか？
I didn't snap. Christina, I feel like verifying that theory.
どういうこと？
思い出せ。俺たちの手には電話レンジカッコ仮があるではないか。
結構借りあるではないから。
電話レンジちゃん？チーンってしたら男の子か女の子かわかる
No way in hell.
いや、
Wait.
そっか。
Sokka. Looks like Carisa's got it. They don't call her a genius for nothing.
漆原さんのお母さんが妊娠中の時期へ D メールを送るのね。
It's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. She's...
いかにも野菜をもっとたくさん食べろという内容でな。
Lukaku, who doesn't know what D-mails are, and Mayu, who's just a little dumb, tilt their heads and confused at the same
やって
time.
み
You
る
think
価値
it's...
はあると思わないか？
Wow.
それは。
今さら偽善で取り繕おうとするなよクリスティーナ。俺は知っているぞ。お前がマッドサイエンティストの素質を持つ実験大好きっ子だということ。
Jiken Daisuke?
誰が実験大好きっ子だ？
Who are you calling an experiment-loving girl? That's not even an insult in my eyes. So, why are you complaining? An experiment-loving girl. I'm an experiment-loving dude. Experimenting in the sense of experimenting with my phone wave over there. It actually exists.
違うのか？
Am I wrong?
違わないけれども。
That settles it.
ちょい待ち。それでもし実験が成功したらどうするん？
どうするとは？
What do you mean?
だって
I mean,
ル
Lucas's-
カ氏の性別がマジで変わっちゃうってことじゃん。
それがルカ子の望みだろ。
That's what he wants.
いやーそうだけど、もし性別が変わったらルカ氏が生きてきた16年間の歴史が改変されるんじゃねってこと。
Yeah, they're seriously contemplating
そ
this
れについ
exchange
て
right now.
誰が責任取る？
それは
責任は僕が。
マジで
よくわからないんですけど、その方法を使えば女の子になれるかもしれないんですよね。だったら
Then I want to try.
試してみたいです。
It's seriously gonna happen? That's kind of funny. Yeah. then I want to try. Yeah. What do you think about sex change? I think for some people it's probably the best thing they can do. I'm definitely, you could say, on the side of LGBT people. As long as they don't overdo things in a sense of not pushing themselves on and pushing their ideology onto me. I'm straight, I'm fine with that. And I want to stay that way. I respect all the, you could say, sexualities. I just don't need their agenda being pushed onto me. I know many LGBT people. I have some in my circle of friends, and they're just fine people, you know. It's just there is a bit of a problem with, yeah, some feminists sometimes.
どうかお願いします。
どうかお願いします。However, the percentage of people who have both or neither is extremely small. They do exist, though. But in many cases, for example, the parents decide at the time they're born which gender they will be having, which is something. Yeah, no, Luca isn't trans, but I was just kind of wanted to discuss that a little. So, the percentage of people that have both genders or neither genders is really small. However, I think they should still be respected, and they still should have the conscious choice, but oftentimes their choice is being taken away by their parents. Because being, you could say, intersexual, having both sexual organs, in a sense, is being treated as an illness. You could say as a genetical disorder, and the people oftentimes don't get to choose which side they're on, which I think is wrong. However, yeah, it's still sad to. It's kind of sad to know that those people are being denied of their choices being denied by whoever was in charge of them at the age they were born. Well, at the age of they were born, at the time they were born. There's no age when you're born. That's just your birthday or it's not. So, could you enable the dual chat display? It'd be nice if you see what's happening on the opposite platform. I was intending to do that, but that kind of crashed earlier today. I can definitely try to enable that if you give me the time and stay with me for the second. Because I'll have to fix my layout in that case, which will take just a little time. So I'm gonna enable the dual chat. The Twitch chat isn't that. Which is kind of sad. Yeah, my computer is lagging a little bit. So I just have to here's my pretty screen at this point. You can enjoy my screen for a second. I'll just fix the overlay very quickly. So on the Twitch chat, nobody has said anything about LGBT stuff. LGBTQ. It's the correct way of saying that. So I'll just hang on. So Give me a second. Where is the settings for that? Because I have to use the Restream API. For that, I will have to reconfigure the Restream API because there were some issues when I've changed my password. Chat. Give me a second, I will gladly fix this. I cannot display the game at this. Well, let me. Where do I change to windowed mode? Full screen toggle. Okay, this is a little bit better. So at least... So you can still see the game. It's just... Give me a sec. Settings. Copy. Add. Give me a second, you will have the dual chat again. And browser source. Restream chat. Add. So that's the Restream chat. I have to adjust one setting though. Yep, chat is ready to display messages. Just give me a sec, as I wanted to post something on Twitter, which I've already prepared. Can somebody just please leave a message in the chat just to see whether everything works or not? That would be cool. I have to turn down the scale for a little. So the dual chat is on. Is Twitter just slow at my place, or is it also slowing down at your place? It's ridiculously slow at this point. So he bows his head to me. Press F to switch. Full screen toggle F. So tweet. Why did this? Come on, will you toggle to full screen already? I'm sorry, this is kind of getting issues here. Yeah, something's not alright here. I'm sorry this is a case for the task manager. They didn't quite like the full screen toggle. Something's up here. So, will you open up the task manager already? Okay, Firefox, you're eating up a lot of RAM today. Time for you to eat up less RAM. Yeah, it's kind of... the game is hanging at this point, I'm sorry. I do want to do full screen toggle, but it's not letting me because it's hanging. I don't want to end the game because I have not done any save lately. So this is a game of patience. Oh, sorry. Ah. I'm sorry. I am really sorry. Something's blocking the input. Ah, now we're back in the game. I just need to make sure I can see my stuff again, so it's up and running. I'm sorry. It didn't quite know what it wanted to do, so he pulls his head to me.
Mayuri, お前の意見は?
Mayuri, your opinion.
ルカ君が女の子になっちゃったらね、今度からはルカちゃんって呼ばないとダメだね。
I did press F like it said, but it was hanging. But now it's doing okay.
ルカちゃんはマユシーのコス来てくれる?
Test message, please ignore.
それとこれと話が。
So the dual chat is working, okay.
決まりだな。ならばルカ子よ、お前をラボ面ナンバー006に命じる。
However, the scale is still a little bit too large. Give me a sec. The Restream chat application that displays the cross string for me is kind of a bit lagging at this point. Then that settles it.
ではレンジカッコ仮は我がラボの最重要機密事項だ。はい。
僕、このラボのメンバーにずっとなりたいって思っていたんです。そうだ
ったの？言ってくれればよかったのに。
言い出す勇気がなくて。それに僕、さ
っきも言ったんですけど、
I'm glad I'm getting a RAM update
ないのこと。
upgrade for Christmas.
さっぱりわからないですし、
A RAM upgrade, yeah.
そんなこと気にしなくていいんだよ。だってね、マユシーもさっぱりだもん。
That's not something to be proud of, Mayuri.
ではルカ子は今この時よりラボメンとなる。
はーい。
Hi.
私ラボメンナンバー004を返上したいので、代わりに漆原さんを004にしてあ
Oh,
げ
that
て。
is mean.
却下だ。他には？
はあ、
What happened to 005? No other objections to merge. All members are in favor.
ルカ子はラボメンナンバー006となる。以後ラボに忠誠を誓い、ラボの発展のために全力を尽くせ。
はい。とっても嬉しいです。
さて、ということで早速実験を。
The experiment is coming. The experiment is coming, my brothers. The experiment is coming, my brothers. My brothers. Wait. Not so quickly. I suddenly realized something that makes me smack my forehead in dismay.
しまった。ルカ子は今16歳だったな。
はい。
つまり1993年生まれ。
Hey, Sharukaku's just a year older than me.
そうだよ。マユシーと同い年なのです。それがどうしたの？
In order to tell Lukaku's mother to eat a lot of vegetables, we need to send emails to 10 months before Lukaku was born, meaning we have to send it to 1992. Which is certainly a pickle.
携帯が日本で普及し始めたのはいつだ？
Looks like Riso and Daru figured it out. Daru goes to Google it.
96年ぐらいっぽい。メール機能が実装されるのはさらに遅いかも。
つまりルカ子の生まれた年の時点では携帯は一般化されてないということ。
Yeah, that's kind of difficult now.
ルカ子の母親も持っていない可能性がある。もしそうならメールを受け取ってもらう手段が存在しないではないか。
She may not be able to receive the Gmail. That's a problem.
そっか。
Lukaku's face darkens. I fold my arms and thought some way to receive the email in an arrow when cell phones were yet
こうなったら
widespread.
毒電波を飛ばせるよう改造するとか。
What about modifying it to send crazy waves or something?
何よ毒電波って。
Crazy waves. Sounds like a derivative of the crazy train.
ちょっとヤバい人たちだけがユンユンと受信できるんだ。電波っつうか、電波？特に春先によく見られる。
毒されてるのはあんたの脳みそだろ。
That would certainly taste good, that brain.
いいよ。もっと罵ってくれて OK だよ。
だったら手紙をタイムカプセルに入れて埋めるっていうのは？
Yeah, you
そ
could
れ
do
じゃ
that.
あ過去じゃなくて未来に行っちゃうわ。
Yeah, basically.
こうなったらあれだ。 ルカシが雷に打たれるとか、それで性別転換。古臭いコミックとかアニメで手垢がついてそうだけど。
D メールを使わなきゃ実験の意味ないでしょ。脱線しないで。
Don't lose sight of the objective.
じゃあクリスちゃんのナイスアイデアにマユシーは期待です。
私そうね。高速を事情倍ほど上回るロケットを開発すれば、あまりの速さに時間が逆行してとか。
自分だって電話レンジのこと念頭に置いてないじゃんか。
しかもこの天才少女め、今自ら相対性理論を否定したぞ。
You just contradicted relativity.
単なる冗談でしょ。本気にしないで。
まったく、どいつもこいつも使えないな。
だったら自称 IQ170 の灰色の脳細胞、狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院さん。
ふむ、頭の片隅でひらめきつつあるぞ。
ひらめ
That
けの
Edison
精神だな。
thing again. This sensation, yes, my national math scientist inspiration is about to explode.
思いついた。
I have it. All eyes focus on me. With a broad grin, I proclaim.
携帯がなければポケベルに送ればいいじゃない。
A pager. About 22 hours have passed since I made my mind-blowingly awesome proclamation. Hello.
こんにちは。
Ruka enters the lab shyly just as he did yesterday. He gives me a bashful smile when our eyes met.
お母さん、ポケベルを持ってました。
So we know her mom has a pager. The pager is the only thing they can send their email to at this point. Which means they will send it to a pager probably. And they're being serious about the email being sent to the pager about in order to change Ruka's gender in a sense. So that's great,
これ
Lukaku.
で前に進めるわね。
Now we can proceed.
ルカシ女の子バージョンか。燃えるの確定。
Yeah, she will definitely be more Moe. I totally agree on that, Daru. Mayuri, Kurisu, and Daru are already on standby. So my YouTube is complaining about the video about the video settings and saying the stream looks really bad. Can you please tell me whether that's true or not? Data is data after all. The rest depends on the pager radio wave stations. 8 years ago, but it should be fine as long as our data gets through safely. We already googled on how to send data to a pager. For the pagers back then, you would first enter the person's pager number, then into the counter, then if in the counter region, enter star tier 2 star 2. After that you would enter the number the temperature to send. That's how it worked apparently. The pagers in 1992 could still only send numbers. Phone numbers display functions were also yet implemented, so your numbers were hidden from the other person by default. So you're actually having streaming. You are. Okay. This is no good. Are we getting dropped frames is the thing. Hold on for a second. Yeah, the thing is, I'm on a wired network, so I don't know why the stream is having such a problem. I don't get any dropped frames according to my OBS. I only have other problems. So, for example, YouTube is not loading on my laptop at this point. And I'm using my laptop to monitor the stream stuff. Therefore, the Gmail Lukaku is about to send. It's technically not a mail, though. It has to be sent in numerical form. Naturally, I have a conversation table for that on hand. So, just a second. Kürzlich geschlossene Tipps. So. You can find information even from 18 years ago if you just Google it. And I was pretty worried by the lack of information on pages at first, but that's my little secret. So the thing is, I have the option of either stopping streaming now and sitting my and fixing my settings, but that would mean I would probably have to take a long while to fix the settings. I'd have to take you could say a long break to fix my settings. And by the time I'm done, the stream of Spike Chuunsoft would be about to start. So what I'm doing is I'll be monitoring the stream and see if it gets too bad. Please tell me if it's too bad. Is it watchable? Is it just stuttering? Watchable? Is it watchable or stuttering or not watchable at all? Because this kind of stuff is really worrying me. So I'll just go check in my stream monitor again. It still says that it has a lot of that the encoding is kind of iffy.
漆原さん、あとは過去のお母さんに向けての文章をあなた自身で考えて。
僕がですか？
Ushibara-san.
自分の夢を叶えたいなら自分自身で道を切り開くがいい。
わかりました。
Oh, thank you for letting me know, Sir Lizard. We're sending... The numbers we're sending are 1-byte characters, so we can only send 36 of them. The pager's number to letter conversion system uses 2 numbers to correspond to 1 Japanese character. Furthermore, since you need to first input *2*2, that means you can only send 16 hiragana characters. Ruka, understanding everything, takes out a notebook to begin writing drafts for the pager message. I show Rukaku the site I found. It reads pager number and letter conversion. So we're getting into the technical stuff now. So, is there any stuttering? Or any buffering that takes place that disrupts the stream for a bit? Please let me know, dear YouTube and Twitch users, since both of the platforms are saying that I have a that my stream is not running fluently. And you could say watching your own stream always has a different, you could say, set of test parameters. So I don't really know if it is if it looks the same on your end as it is on my end. Pager typing is commonly known as two-touch typing or pager input. It's somewhat different from cell phone input. You choose the consonant and then input the vowel. The consonants are A, K, S, T, N, H, M, Y, R, W. The vowels are A, I, U, E, O. Basically, to input K, E, you would press 2 to input the consonant K. Then you press 4 for the vowel E.
結構めんどいな。僕はてっきり831831831って打てばいいんだとばかり思っていた。
I really want to know what that means.
どうして831なの？
831で野菜じゃん上皇。野菜ってのルカシのお母様の頭にすり込めばいいのかと。
野菜。That's kind of a mean of you could say repeating things 3 times. Reminds me of shipashite.
そんなメッセージではいたずら扱いされるだけだ。
だったら29292929っていうのは？
一応聞いてやるが、どういう意味だ？
肉。
心配した。
肉好きにさせてどうする？
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know. Why do you want her to like meat?
違うよ。それだけ肉って連呼されたら、ね、
Reverse psychology.
逆にお肉見るのも嫌になって野菜を食べようって気になるかもしれないよ。
We've got mail. Fairies. So we'll have to look at the guide. Give me a second. What is the guide telling me to choose? Yes, I'm actually going by the guide because I really wanted to keep it short. And to have played all routes. I'm sorry. The guide tells me to... So, give me a sec. Sign of... So, from fairies. Sign of increasing misfortune. I want to play all routes. Yeah. I know that I'm in for a long ride there. So... Give me a sec. I'll be reading the mail for you in the meantime. Oh no, he escaped, yeah. If we don't find him and kill him, misfortune will fall upon Akiban. Yeah, his name is the end of tutorial. He's small and nimble and he cries, choo-choo! Yeah. Come back. Come here quick. Fairies need your help, yeah. Choo-choo! So, it tells us to choose. He. Reply. A rat? What kind of cat girl is afraid of rats? You'll disappoint me, fairies nyan nyan. What kind of cat girl is afraid of rats? The end of tutorial. Choo choo! It's a train. Shoo. 失敗した。失敗した。失敗した。失敗した。あ、失敗した。Damn. I know what you're saying. 失敗した. I know it out of context though. And the last two kanas you wrote, Daviksa, are shi and ta. 失敗した. 心配した. I hope I pronounced that correctly, so.
あるはねえよ。
あるか? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Rukaku completes his composition while we speak our nonsense. All about something like this.
母さん野菜
そのまますぎ
Sorry, I skipped that. Mom, eat veggies, okay?
じゃね。
冒頭の母さんは不要だろう。余計な疑念を抱かせるだけだ。
That reminds me of the day we learned how to ask where things are in my Japanese class, and my meme-filled head was like, Shaman girl wa doko ni irundai, Rintaro? And at some point, I almost said that. Something like something Doko ni irundai, Rintaro. And oh, I almost slipped. Doko ni irundai, Rintaro is what I almost would have said. Just my consciousness kind of stopped this from happening in a sense. 失敗した。失敗した。
じゃあ野菜をたくさん食べると女の子を産めます。
This is a mix of hiragana and katakana. I'm sorry. I can't tell what that is.
それに文字数オーバーしてるわよ。
野菜食べると元気な
Eat
子を産め
veggies for a healthy kid.
ちょい待ち。この変換表によると濁点も数字2個で表現しないとダメっぽい。その文章だと半角4文字。
ならば少し改変だ。野菜食うと元気な子を産めるでどうだ？
言い方が下品じゃない？相手は漆原さんのお母さんでしょ？食うとの部分通じるかな？
Shaman girls wa doko ni irundai, Rintaro.
ならば代案を出してもらおうか。
On a fun, you could say, on a side note, if you press the subscribe button on YouTube, my OBS stream overlay will play the Japanese shaman girl as a thank you sound. Krisa shrugs her shoulders and says no more. Then it's settled.
じゃあ早速打ってみようよ。
When sending to a pager, the number encoded message is like a telephone number, so we enter input into the X68000. I will not read that string of numbers out loud, I'm sorry. The long, random-looking string of numbers is complete.
よし、
Alright,
準備万端 OK だ。
we're good to go. The D-mail is happening. Brothers, the D-mail is happening. Now we just activate the phone wave, name subject to change, and have Rukaku call. The microwave timer is set to too many seconds. It should arrive around January 1st, 1993. The margin of error is around 1 to 3 days, I guess. Leap year calculation's a pain, so I ignored it. Yeah, it is a pain. Rukako's slender finger starts to tremble on top of the enter button. It's happening. Guys, it's happening.
いいか
Ready?
起動するぞ
I'm starting it up. Ready? I'm starting it up. Lukaku looks at me with tears in her eyes, then nods faintly. The discharge phenomenon soon occurs. Lukaku flinches and takes a step back, but then I see determination flare in his eyes. He sets his jaw and pushes the enter button. Brothers and sisters, the D-mail is happening. A wave of dizziness hits me again. I'll just put a save point here, in case something happens. I place a hand on the table to support myself. The dizziness slowly fades. Little by little, color returns to the world. Reading Steiner activated again. Did the world line change? I look around the room. Unlike what happened with Moeka, Lukaku is still there. He blushes when he notices my stare.
岡部さん、そんなに
I fold my arms and tilt my head. Lukaku's appearance hasn't changed a bit. I'm paying particular attention to his chest, and his chest, and this chest. As a guy, it's natural for him to have no breasts. But if he's a girl now, then that's a different story. That washboard isn't tiny breast level, it's no breast level. Oh, that's a burn.
これは失敗か
So, the eat lots of vegetables to give birth to a girl thing Carissa talked about was nothing but fringe science. What kind of scientist believes such a flimsy theory anyways? Wait, it didn't work? Everyone, including Lukaku, looks at me in confusion. Yeah, I can totally see why that's happening. Don't you remember?
お前たち揃いも揃ってボケているのかたった今この電話レンジカッコ仮で
I slapped my hand over my mouth as soon as I started talking. That was careless of me. As our previous experiments proved, the activation of reading Steiner means that the word line has changed. And I'm the only one who carries his memories through the change. Nobody else here knows what we did. Sorry.
いやなんでもない
Nandemonai. Yeah, nandemonai. Afterwards, Mario and Lukaku happily go out shopping for lunch at a neighborhood
クリ
convenience
スティーナ
store.
一つ聞きたいのだが、ルカ子は
今度はどんな変態的行為を考えてるんだ。あんたたち変態コンビは油断も隙もないな。
変態コンビじゃねえ。
変態コンビ。
僕たちは変態紳士コンビだ。
どうでもいい。ほんとどうでもいい。
どうでもいい。ほんとどうでもいい。ま、damn, I can't ask now. It's really annoying. It's really annoying that no one else remembers. I don't want to think about how Kariso might react if I suddenly ask, is Rukako a girl? Should I wait until I can get Lukako alone and check then? That sounds pervy, to be honest. But considering how his appearance hasn't changed at all, it is very likely that the sex change failed. In that case, what did Lukako's Gmail change? It's just like Moika's experiment, the result is different from what we expected. The real problem is that we have no control. After I leave the lab, I head to my Meikui Nyan to think. Daru sits in front of me, waiting impatiently for fairies to bring our order.
ダルよ。D メールについてどう思う？
What do you think about D-mail?
すごいような、すごくないような。
すごくないと思った理由
They're
は？
already being negative about Steins get elite on the Spike Chuunsoft channel.
フェイリスタンとのライネット勝負の結果を改変できなかったお。
No, that's a selfish reason.
何度かの実験で分かったが、D メールの精度はまだ信頼できるレベルには達していない。運の要素が絡んでくるのは装置としては欠陥だ。もっと送り手側がコントロールできるようにならなければ、実用性が低いままのガラクタに終わる。
For starters, there's the problem of how I'm the only one who can recognize the changes. Without my special powers, we wouldn't even be able to check the results of the experiment. It's ridiculous.
確かに結果出てないよな。ロト6当てるって件はどうなったん？
We're getting a mail of Mayuri. I stopped by the store to buy some Crunchy-kun, since you wanted to eat them. But you're not even here. That's mean. I put them in the fridge. So eat them soon, okay? Yeah, I think there's only one way we can respond to that, which is Crunchy-kun. Not Crunchyroll, but Crunchy-kun. Wait, when did I say I wanted to eat Crunchy-kun? I wanted to eat Crunchy-kun. Well, if you take that, if you really make Crunchy a person, that kind of sounds pervy. But never mind. We aren't getting results. What about Lotus
保留
6
中だ。
pending? Although it was Lukaku's mistake that cost us the price, he would have been in a position to make that mistake if I hadn't asked him to buy the ticket in my stead. Why did I do that? As if Steinsgate guided the money away from my grasp. No, I needed to think positive.
この法院京馬ともあろう男がこんなところでつまずいていられるものか。俺は
言葉の意味はわからんが、とにかくすごい自信だ。
あの電話レンジカッコ仮でゆくゆくは人間を、それも 過去ばかりでなく未来にも向けて送り出すことができるように改良する。改良してみせる。いや、改良しなくてはならないのだ。
I like that kind of chunibyo, dude.
それがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだからな。
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped the words. Now everybody knows. No. Ferris is standing right next to me. Where the hell did she come from?
おのれフェイリス、盗み聞きとは卑劣な。
何言ってるのにゃ。京馬の声が大きすぎて店中に響き渡ってたにゃ。
So basically everybody in the store now knows. Once again, I'll leak classified information concerning the future of mankind.
アイスコーヒーとアイスティーと猫まんまお待たせしましたにゃ。
Daru's order of cat food is one of the maid cafe specialities. It's not the usual miso of rice, but a stylish risotto instead. It's one of Daru's favorites. It's actually pretty tasty. Fairy places the iced coffee in front of me.
ミルクとガムシロは入れますかにゃ。
Do you want milk and syrup, Mian?
断る。
Kodabaru.
そんな京馬には全部入れちゃうにゃ。脳には適度な糖分が必要にゃ。
Sugar for your brain. You know who does that also? The Grand Detective Ill. Death Note. But okay.
にゃんにゃんにゃんにゃ。
When speaking nonsense incantation, she mixes my iced coffee with a straw, and the whole time she stares straight into my eyes. Straight into your soul, I hope.
出た。これぞフェイリスタンの秘技。目を見て混ぜ混ぜだ。普通ならドリンクをこぼさないようにするだけでも大変なはずなのに、フェイリスタンはそれを平然とやってのける。そこにしびれる、憧れる。この秘技によりフェイリスタンはメイクインにおける人気ナンバーワンメイドとして君臨しているのだ。
The iced coffee in the glass changes from black to brown. Damn, she's dragging me into her pace again. Next, Ferris performs the same secret technique on Daru.
フェイリスタン、ありがとうございます。美味しくいただきます。
He bows deeply, such a polite man. I take a sip of my iced coffee, its bitterness and sweetness flow down my throat. When I look up, I see Ferris standing next to me, her silver tray in front of her waist.
なんだ、何か用事か。
続きを聞かせるにゃ。京馬とダルにゃん面白そうなお話してたにゃ。タイムマシンがどうとかって。フェイリス、とっても聞きたいにゃ。
Yeah, we're gonna see one of Okabe's stupidity.
極秘事項だ。部外者には明かせん。
さっき店中に響き渡るぐらい大声で話してたのはどこの誰にゃ。
That's so true.
ダルにゃ。フェイリスに教えてほしいにゃ。
She's targeting Daru now. Don't underestimate him, Ferris Nyanyan. Daru is my most trustworthy right-hand man, you know? The wizard-class super hacker. He won't be tricked into divulging classified information.
実はメールを過去に送れるっていう
あー
すげえマシンを作ったんだお。主に僕が。
You just betrayed your man. And he's broken. Women are scary.
それってつまりタイムマシンってことにゃ。
そういうことになるかな。
なんてすっごいにゃ。フェイリスはダルニャンの頭の良さにキュンキュンしそうだにゃ。
マジで困ったな。
Also, for the dear YouTube watchers, I'd love you to switch over to Twitch for the last couple minutes. Simply because when I stop the stream, I will use the rate function to redirect you directly to the Spike Chuunsoft stream. I'm posting the link to my stream on Twitch right now on YouTube, on the YouTube chat. Please consider switching to Twitch for the last couple minutes. And at the end of my stream, I will automatically let the stream redirect you to the Spike Chuunsoft live stream, and they will be live streaming about chaos. They will be live streaming about Steins Gate Elite, and one of our community members of the Reddit community will be delivering a, you could say, performance, an Okabe performance in his cosplay, I think, and there will be an exclusive Twitch exclusive event, so please consider switching to Twitch in order to get the connection, in order to, you know, make the smooth transition to the awesome people at Spike Chuunsoft. Thank you.
Fairis はタイムマシンに乗って時間旅行するのが夢なのにゃ。
I'll be ending the stream in about, I think, 5 minutes. I'll be ending the stream in about 5 minutes. Please switch to my Twitch stream. And when my Twitch stream ends, you will smoothly transition into the Spike Chuunsoft stream. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
だる、安請け合いするな。
ところで、昔から疑問だったんやけど、時間ってどんなものなのかにゃ。
何？
よく時間を川に例えて、過去から未来に向かって流れてるとか言うにゃ。でも本当にそうなのかにゃ。
But is that really how it is, Nya?
もし川の流れだとして、過去と未来に挟まれた現在はどこにあるのにゃ？それは点なのか線なのか、そもそもどこからどこまでが現在なのにゃ？
誰の目？
The Vixa is now following.
そういえば漠然とイメージはあるけど真面目に考えたことはないな。
Thank you, The Vixa, for following me on Twitch.
現在は川の上に浮かぶ葉っぱだ。それは過去から未来へと流れに沿って動いていく。
そんじゃその葉っぱに全ての人間が乗ってるって考えればいいのかにゃ。死んだら葉っぱから落ちるってことになるのにゃ。
そういうことだろう。その葉っぱのある地点より川の上流は過去、下流が未来と定義できる。
ふにゃー。でもその葉っぱは人間にとっての現在にゃ。
というと？
人間が時間に単位を作って観測してるから葉っぱは現在だってわかるにゃ。けど例えば 全宇宙すべての生き物が絶滅しちゃった世界だと現在を観測できる存在がいなくなっちゃうと思うのにゃ。その場合どこが現在になるのにゃ？
神様とか宇宙の意志とかが観測するんじゃね？
じゃあもしその神様が4次元的存在だとしたら過去にも未来にも自由に生きることになるにゃ。
Just a second. I need to check a setting for in a couple minutes. But what I've got is four-dimensional being.
その神様の現在が基準になるならフェイリスたちの現在も過去方向に行ったり未来方向に行ったりしないとおかしいにゃ。
むむむ。
Womit kann ich echt? This is hard.
つまり現在は観測者の主観に委ねら
I
れる
just need to say
と言いたいのか？
I just need to say thank you, everybody. We've just reached the 50 followers. We've just reached the 50 followers count. Thank you, Sir Lizard, for following. I officially have now 50 followers. That's my first, you could say, follower goal that I've successfully met now. So, I just need to add somebody to the host list.
「もしそうなら過去と未来も主観次第になっちゃうにゃ。もしタイムマシンでフェイリスが1週間前にタイムトラベルしたとしたら京馬やダルニャンの現在とフェイリスの現在は1週間ずれちゃうにゃ。
So the Spike Chuunsoft stream has not started.
So いえばそうだな。
I guess that makes sense.
だとしたらそのズレは葉っぱだとどうやって表現するのにゃ？
Neither Dar or I has an answer to that. Just like the collapse of causality thing Kirsi mentioned, does that mean the time machines and time travels are impossible after all? But CERN's jellified test subjects physically traveled as far back as 1921.
そもそも観測者の主観に委ねられるなら時計は関係なくなっちゃうのにゃ。楽しい時間は早く過ぎるし辛い時は時間が過ぎるのが遅く感じるにゃ。つまり主観だと時間の流れは変動しちゃうにゃ。
そういえばさ、年を取るにつれて時間の流れって速くなってるような気がするよな。
ジャネの法則。
フェイリスはたまにそんなことを考えてるのにゃ。だから安易に時間を川の流れに例えるのはちょっと違うような気がするのにゃ。
考えれば考えるほどこんがらがってきたわな。
So, the stream at Spike Chuunsoft still has not started. I'm waiting for them to start, and when they start their stream, I will use the rate functionality of Twitter to redirect you to their channel. So in official terms, my channel would be rating their channel. The strict definition of time, similar to the question of where is the self, is one of humanity's eternal questions. Countless renowned scholars have left this question unanswered. There's no way amateurs like us can answer it. But there's one thing we can do.
Nya.
案ずるな。俺たちが開発するタイムマシンはそういう哲学的であったり物理学的考察など関係なく時空跳躍を可能にしてしまうのだ。
So,
な、
to
そうだよな、ダル。
all those on YouTube, I ask you to please join us on Twitch in a couple minutes. So please join us on Twitch. Copy link and address. So the link has been posted in the chat. Spike Chuunsoft still has not started their stream, so I'm kind of concerned. Will they start on time?
そうそう、そういうこと。
So apparently it begins now.